So what's the answer? Wake up. That's the answer. Wake up. Wake up. Like I said, in the hands of someone who wants you to wake up, the good prince who wants you to wake up from your doom and gloom and your nightmares and daymares and darkness that troubles you. Wake up. And from your mistakes. Well, the meditation, the very simple meditation, the proper meditation, not any meditation, not more visualization, that's the hypnosis again, not more feelings, that's not more escape, thinking you're floating on a river with white swans around you and the wind in the trees and those type of things, those type of meditations or visualizations. See? More hypnosis, more unreality. See? No. Something very simple and proper that wakes you up to the inner light from God, which is intuition. It's a gift. You were born with it when you were a little child. You were actually closer to God at that when you were born than at any time since. When you were a little child, you were close to God. And you had your intuition. You could just see things and know things. Some people use their intuition. People like Albert Einstein, Beethoven, Isaac Newton, Stephen Jobs, use their intuition. And to the extent that you follow your intuition, what do they say? Trust your gut, trust your instincts. Intuition is what you wordlessly know. You can also call it common sense. And it becomes inspiration if you want to know the truth. People like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Paul, John, through what they know in their heart. That's how God communicates with a human being, from within. You just see. Okay? Some people say, come on, let's go do this, let's go do this, let's get in the car and let's go out until midnight and do this, and something holds you back. You just see that it's not wise. Something restrains you. That's your intuition. And it's the inner light from God who loves you. See? You need to be able to find that. It's very simple. You must learn to be still, to sit quietly, and to experience reality. And it's a very, very simple thing to do. The meditation helps you to do that. Okay? And I have a couple of different versions of it. A lot of them are free. I just put one on YouTube. It's free. The audio quality is not good. I have one on the website. It's called the Free Meditation or the Easy Meditation. Free. It's only 6 minutes, 5 minutes. You learn to sit quietly. Look at the inside of your eye. Close your eyes. Look at the inside of your eyelids and see the little glow. See the glow of light. The little patterns of light, little pixels of light. You experience reality. Then you become aware of your hand. You become aware of your hand and feel your hand becoming a little tingly. And you extend the awareness of the patterns of light you see on the inside of your eyelid. You extend that awareness down to your hand. You become aware of your hand. And your hand begins to flow warm as the inner light flows within you. You're in the present now. You're aware of the room, little noises outside or around you. You see the pixels of light and you focus. You funnel your attention to your hand. And what helps is to be aware of one finger at a time. So you become aware of your thumb. You notice your thumb. You can feel the blood flowing into your thumb. You can feel life force flowing into your thumb. And then you become aware of your first finger. Feel it tingle a little bit. Just notice your first finger as you're looking at the inside of your eyelids. You see tiny little sparkles of light, little glow of light. And you're aware of your first finger. And now be aware of your second finger. Feel your finger. Be aware of your finger. Notice your finger. It'll begin to tingle a little bit when you're aware of it. Notice your third finger. You can sense where your third finger is. You can feel it. You feel the blood flowing into it. You feel life flowing into it. Now become aware of your fourth finger. Focus your attention on your fourth finger as you're simultaneously looking at the little particles of light on the inside of your eyelids. Now become aware of your thumb again. You're in the present. You continue doing that. You can continue doing it right now with your eyes closed. Just observe the inside of your eyelids. Be aware of your hand. Experience reality. When you do that, that inner light, see, you're touching that inner light. You're close to the inner light, and it flows into you. And that inner light has a good effect on your being. That's where you need to be, to walk in that light. Practice a little meditation every morning, at noon, and in the evening for even just 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And your whole life will change for the better. But what I began to say earlier is, you have to want to wake up. What I didn't finish saying is, most people make so many mistakes in their life. They make so many mistakes, they don't want to see it. They make mistakes every day. They get angry at their child, they do the wrong thing, they say the wrong thing, they drive too fast. They stumble and bump their knee and become angry. They get upset at bills. They make so many mistakes. Get involved with the wrong people, work at the wrong place. They don't want to see the mistakes. They don't want to see it. They don't want to be aware of it because it's too painful, so they hide. But if you want to come back to reality, then yeah, sure, you'll see your mistakes, especially your resentments toward other people. You'll see them. If you can just bear a little bit of pain for seeing them, then eventually the light will warm you and you'll realize that you're forgiven. But God doesn't have a grudge against you. You have a grudge against other people. You have unforgiveness toward other people. See, but God doesn't. All he wants you to do is just see that you've been sleepwalking. And most of the things you've done, you didn't even really want to do them. You didn't know what you were doing. He knows that. But you need to see it. Just admit that what was your big mistake? Resenting other people and not wanting to admit you're wrong. But now, if you're willing to admit you're wrong, then you'll welcome the light. See? And at first you have to see some negative things. You have to see your own wrong, your own resentments toward people, your own lack of love for others, your impatience with your children. You have to see all that. But, after you've seen those things, then you'll begin to see shining truths, beautiful truths that you always suspected were true, but you weren't sure. Now you'll just see that they're true. And life becomes beautiful and increasingly simple. Instead of more complicated, it becomes simpler. My name is Roland.